Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Paul Wooten here. Got a little bit of a casting roundup, casting spotlight video here on the dairy delivery. We've been fans of the Hot Wheel dairy delivery for many years. This particular release here happened to be the it was called the Monster Duo. And Hot Wheels released a monster truck with a smaller, just regular 1/64 scale Hot Wheels release at normal size. Just for comparison, if you notice that the dairy on the monster truck is much thinner than the actual dairy that was sold in the main lines and in many collector releases. So this is the Utter Madness. Came out in 2010, 2009 maybe. They called it the Utter Madness. So at one time it came with these two trucks together and they called it the Monster Duo. I still have one in the package, but this is how they came together. So we've got the small cow version here. We're going to go through most of these variations. Some of them have been issued in dual packs, sets, combination of 4 trucks, cars, whatever. We're just going to cover the variations that I have available. I believe they re-released them many times with the same variations here recently. Here's the two Utter Madnesses with the big cow and the little cow. This big cow one's pretty cool. It was kind of hard to find. Had another fellow collector help me out on that. I'm going to move them two guys out of the way, park them in the back corner. Another one that was hard to come by, it came out in 2011, was the special delivery. This is a tough one to find as well. They don't bring a lot of money, they're just tough to find. And it was called Special Delivery, and it was the last time it was released under the Monster Jam name. If you guys know, did either of these two with the matter, the Utter Madness and this Special Delivery, did they ever show up at a Monster Jam event? Just comment down below on that. So now we're going to get into the departure of Monster Jam going their own way, and Hot Wheels bringing the dairy deliveries and many other monster truck castings back with their own flavor. And that first release, and this dude has been released 2 or 3, 4, 5 times. Maybe some variations in the chassis, the orange, maybe the wheel beadlocks, maybe a little different tone, but I'm not going to buy every release from every year that they've released this Hot Wheels delivery. It's the first year that they did the Hot Wheels Monster Trucks logo. You see it right there on the side. But they have done an awesome job with these dairies. Got many of the other variations of different models, but the dairy's kind of my favorite, so we're going to park him back here in the corner. We'll try and keep these in the best order we can. This one here is called the Hound Holler. This one came in a single blister, came in the demolition doubles twice. I believe the vehicle that was with it changed, but the dairy did not. It's got these teal aqua blue rims with the green chassis with the Hound Holler. It's easier to compare them. I'm just going to skip ahead and show you the other Hound Holler. Came out with the translucent roll cage and the gold beadlocks and the tan rims. squeeze that one back into its order, but just so you guys could see what they've done with the variations. Being a Hot Wheels collector, you got to know there's variations. So then we have the Blizzard Bashers, came with a flag. This has the clear wheels or tires with the light blue rims, and got the Hot Wheels logo there. Very sweet piece. We'll park him back here in the corner. We're going to go into the Abyss Mal. Am I saying that right? Wow, look at the color on those rims. We got a orange with a really bright metallic orange beadlock. At the Hot Wheels tires. I did not mention that the size of the tires changed over the years. For comparison, that dude right there is pretty cool. It's actually a pretty hard one to find as well. And then we'll sneak this one in here. This one rolled out about that same time. The Hound Holler. Get a little better look on the roof there. Trying to make this too long, just kind of give you guys an overview. Then we came out with the wrestling. This was the Undertaker dairy. These are a little bit more. The ones that are in the wrestling and the other character vehicles, I think they're $1 more at most places. Got the Undertaker purple rims. Another sweet piece. Then we have got the Abyss Mal Blizzard. So that is kind of a companion to this one, with that different with the white pearl wheels on that as far as the Blizzard, but it is a Blizzard version of this dairy. Well, those colors just blow on this. Got a brand new camera, the new Samsung 20 Plus on my cell phone, and it's really drawing those colors out. So that was that one. And then we got into, I think we're getting into the 2020 now. Kind of lost track of my years, but this is the Milk Monster. Some of these have been released in the 1/24 scale. Not necessarily chasing those. I do have quite a few of them. That orange is really popping on that cookie. But it's got some really cool designs on it. I guess I could show you all the views, but then we've got this one here, which is a pretty cool one. Kind of, I don't know, it's called Bad Catitude. These neon green wheels, the metallic beadlocks. Got a big old saber-toothed tiger on the side of it. It's got some pretty cool designs on the front. Ooh, she rolls away. Purple chassis. Then we're getting into most of the 2020s. We've got this Ringmaster Hot Wheels dairy. This was done in a 1/24 scale, all colored. My grandson has this one, and shout out to my grandson Jackson. Papa loves you. So we've got this all white with a cartoon. We're gonna do a little experiment. Me and another viewer was talking about these. These would be cool to color if we could get some Sharpies and color these. May even get some watercolors out and let the grandson do a little painting on them. Add a little color, some of these white ones. That would be pretty cool. Then we've got, this is probably one of the favorites of the year. The texture on this, the Hot Wheels Special Forces in black. And if you looked at the, however they put the details on this thing, it's all raised. It's all raised. Look at the wheels on that thing. Made in Thailand. Very cool. One of the faves of the year. It was pretty hard to find right at first. Then we got the SpongeBob Squarepants. Is this Patrick? Pretty cool release there. These are found at Target. They're a little bit more. These are about $1 more than the other ones, but they're cool. I don't mind paying that. As long as they keep coming out with dairies and they quit using the same old pattern every single time, I would love it. And here is the Super, if I say that right, Mario Brothers number 4 Bowser. This one's like a flat black. Very good job on the tempos. Super Mario. You know, the thing about these monster trucks, they're very articulate. They are really cool. They race real well too. They actually, the older, these models here, these older ones with the metal base are actually faster than these Hot Wheels, and they are faster, from my experience so far, than the Spin Masters. And I raced these on my downhill 6-lane track. I'd also found a kit. You can build. There's all kinds of ways you can build the and raise up the finish line. But I bought a kit online, and may do a separate video on that. That was 3D printed, like $14 shipped or something like that, and it snaps right on, raises it up. Has pretty good legs on it. You move it anywhere up and down the track you want to, and it turns out pretty good. So the favorites of all this, of course, have got to be this one. You guys can go through the comments and tell me which ones you like the most. I got the 1/24 scale of this. I really like this one. I love the black one. The this one here is probably a good favorite too. Love the wheels. Let's see if we can do a wide shot on these all these dairies here. Pretty good. One thing I would say is they did a really good job with those crushed metal die-cast cars that they did. With if they could just make the dairy again and make every variation that they have out here on this table in a dairy of this size, this type. Do the Monster Duo again. I would buy them, would you? Well, this video is getting a little long-winded. Thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you in the next one.